It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon in November. It's the time of year when in Charleston you're going to have days like this where it's 75 degrees with a nice little 10-knot northeast breeze, and it's an awesome day to go sailing. I'm on my way out to Awendaw, South Carolina. It's a beautiful part of the world to be on the water, and I've got my Bolger Bobcat. This is a great little boat. It's awesome for sailing around big shallow bays. Today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to sail around the creeks in the salt marsh. Alright, we're at the landing. This isn't the kind of place you see sailboats very often. I didn't set up a camera while I was rigging the boat, but I got in the water and headed out. I nosed out into the waterway and headed northeast, which was upwind, and went a little ways until I pulled up onto a little oyster shell beach and got my bearings. My original plan was to go sail around some of the side creeks, but I was having so much fun on this big upwind tack down the waterway that I just kept going and going. Phil Bolger designed the Bobcat after the iconic Beetle Cat. The Bobcat is made from plywood and has hard tines. Alright, we're going along pretty good. It's hard to trim the sails when you have the camera in your hand, but doing alright. It was always fun to take the Bobcat out. She turned heads wherever I went. It's almost like a toy tall ship in the water. The hull feels stout, and you have this huge gaff rig over your head. This is so great. I snaked my way up through this maze of tidal creeks. Like if you look at the salt marsh in South Carolina, it's like an arterial labyrinth of big creeks and medium creeks and small creeks, and they wind around. And it's awesome, but you have to choose your wind carefully if you're not gonna get stuck. At first I just went up the waterway a ways because I was actually able to go to windward and just on one upwind tack make it up the ICW. But then on the way back in, I thought if I could make it out this creek, I'll have no problem coming back. So it took me a good dozen or so tacks to make it up this creek. I'm making this big loop through the marsh. I'm not going super fast right now because I'm going against the tide, but there's still a good 5-10 knots of breeze pushing me pretty much downwind, and it's just so nice. This little boat is so comfortable. When I was beating upwind on that creek, I didn't even bother changing sides. Like, you just tack the boat and stay on the one side, and you're heeled over a little bit more than you were before, but really it's so loungy. That's the best part of this boat. You can't really row it. You would need like 9-foot oars or 10-foot oars, and there's just nowhere to put 10-foot oars in a 12-foot boat. I just picked my routes carefully and make sure that I can get home. We're moving along nicely now, and we're coming up on another creek that I have to make sure I go the right way down, because I'm not coming back if I go the wrong way. I wanted to get more drone footage, but there just isn't a lot of dry ground in the salt marsh. The one time I did put the drone up, I actually had to land straight on the deck of the boat because there wasn't anywhere else to land besides water and pluff mud. Well, this is my last sail on the Bobcat, even now as I'm writing this and editing the video. The boat's already in another state with a happy new owner. I once heard someone describe taking in older wooden boats, fixing them up, and selling them along as fostering boats. I like that.